Day 304 on Daily Dose of Hope on the subject building transgenerational wealth. And just yesterday we spoke about the place of the Word of God in the acquisition of material wealth. It must first work in you before it works around and on you to empower you to acquire the wealth of the kingdom. Why is the Word of God paramount? Because the Word of God takes you from face to face in your walk with God and your quest for material wealth. Remember, it's obedience to the word of God that provokes the power of the word of God to work in your life. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18 says, "You shall remember the Lord your God, for it is He that giveth thee the power to prosper." There is a power behind the prosperity of the kingdom, and that power is made available to the believer as he stays consistent in the school of obedience. Remember, Proverbs chapter 10, verse 22 says, "It's the blessings of God that maketh rich and addeth no sorrow." There is something called the blessings of God that is the catalyst for the wealth and the prosperity of the kingdom. And that blessings of God rest upon those who are obedient in the school of prosperity. I'm careful to say this at this juncture because Abraham's journey began with simple obedience to get thee out. Afterwards, we saw Abraham walking in the covenant of tithing and 10%. Going forward, we saw Abraham walking on the place of the altar and sacrifices. Everywhere he went, he built an altar. In Bethel, he built an altar, made a sacrifice unto God. He was a man that grew gradually, built gradually, till he got to Genesis 22, when God said to him, "By myself have I sworn that in blessing I will bless thee." He obeyed to the level where he gave God his everything. Genesis 22, the Bible says, God said, "You didn't withhold your only son." The place of the ultimate sacrifice of Isaac is 100%. And God spake over Abraham and ushered him to the dimension of his sworn prosperity. And because God is not a respecter of persons, your walk with God will start from a level and will keep on evolving with every Isaac, with every test, till you enter that dimension where God tells you, "I swear by myself, you will never be poor." And that is the objective of all of this. Understanding these fundamentals positions us to receive the catalyst for prosperity. He said it is God that giveth you the power. There's an enabling grace behind the wealth of God. It answers over you on the premise of constant and consistent obedience. May God bless you.